Village is almost 70 years old, and 70 years ago, worship was all the same from coast to coast. Village learned to do that traditional worship very well, and we still do. We realized that our congregation was diverse. The way we communicate and process information, express our values, we needed to offer different experiences of worship to address the needs and interests of our own congregation.
The gathering is really meant to be a way for people to enter into all that it is to be a Christian community in an easier, non-threatening way.
What makes this service different is the different kind of music, the different appeal to the senses, to visuals and tactile senses, and the community setup is different. There's an authentic presence in it that we find energizing and hopeful and compelling.
I think we're searching for things that the church has always provided. We're searching for community, we're searching for some of those deeper truths. It's always been there in church, but we haven't always found our way through those front doors.
What we really care about in our music is that it's good and that it's honest and that it's diverse. We wanted there to be a different feel, a different sound, a different offering in the gathering.
We've really worked hard to create a space that feels magical and sacred and worshipful. We want people to walk into a space where they can leave the rest of the world behind and sort of just have a moment. Nathan and I work really hard to pick songs that we think are just awesome, work with the best musicians in Kansas City that play with us every week.
We've always used harmoniums and cellos and baritone ukuleles and thumb pianos. That's always kind of a thing that we've done.
The music that they do is kind of authentic to who we are as people now. It's music we might hear or listen to. Contemporary music doesn't always have to be super thoughtful, but our music leadership has been very good about finding pieces that represent who we are as a church and a people.
You matter to God, and your life matters, and your choices matter. It is inclusive, it is welcoming, it is hopeful.
Well, I grew up here, actually, going to Village Church, and I met some of my best friends here, and I mean, some of my first memories of singing in front of people are on the stages. It's an open, welcoming place that welcomes many different walks of life and many different viewpoints, and that's very valuable to me.
And we've been on the road so much. I mean, at one point we were just always gone, always in a car, and it's very difficult to develop that sense of community, and we were really missing that, so this seemed like a wonderful opportunity to put down some roots and be a part of something bigger than ourselves and be a part of this great community.
We think the average person out there who drives by makes an assumption about what kind of worship happens in here, and we want them to know that there's more than one way that we engage in the worship of God.
I like to say that the gathering is constantly evolving, and we're kind of allowing the Spirit to dictate what it's going to look like. But as far as further plans, I think we're going to keep doing what we're doing and making sure it's open and inclusive and allow it to change and evolve as it needs to.